You don't see the link? Remember to go on whatchamacallit, on Safari. I don't see you yet.
Seattle be the city. That's right. Seattle be the city. For the takeoff. Seattle be the city. Hey, city for the takeoff. Going hard, my niggas ain't soft. Born in the center of the chaos. Seattle taking flight for the takeoff. We checking loose ends for they break off. You know my city go hard, my niggas ain't soft. Up in the evergreen, you know we move mean. We dedicated to the struggle, trying to live king. We dedicated to the hustle, seeing what it bring. Elevated on a double like a triple beam. Great team, bout that action like a movie scene. We bust shots and we hot, Uzi magazines. We play the win, going in, we the first string. I put my city on the map from here to Beijing. Up and down the map, C-Town is where it's at. City, state to state, we be checking trap. We give instructions, set them down, and they bring it back. We consistent with the game, and we never lack. Yeah, you go against the grain, it gon' get strange. Lame niggas in my city always catch flames. Real niggas in my city doing big things. Getting money every day through the pouring rain. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. Home of the fresh weed, tips and the max. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. You gotta love my city, you gon' wanna run it back. Liquid sunshine, rainy days on the grind. Hustle to get mine, smell that evergreen pine. Even when I'm doing bad, know I'm doing fine. Press a hard line, staying down on the climb. Feeling blessed through the stress to my last breath. Cooking games, serving fiends like a dope chef. Throw a flag on the field like a mad ref. And violators get punished when they try to test. Every hood in my city, it go dumb really. Cause every hood in my city, it get real gritty. Should look pretty in my city, but it's real tricky. Take a wrong turn, family, you might catch 50. Niggas never learn, so we still dying many. Instead of building, getting money, it's the hate and envy. I'm in the traffic moving swiftly and they tryna clip me. I'm in the traffic switching lanes and they tryna hit me. You know this life, it ain't a game, snake shit is trendy. These new niggas don't aim when they bustin' minutes. I'm in the city full of game and I love my city. Doing dirt up in the rain cause we so filthy. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. Home of the fresh weed, tips and the max. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. Seattle be my city where it's at. You gotta love my city, you gon' wanna run it back.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to the first edition of Sunday Sounds and Streams here, hosted by plenty of my guests. You guys gotta the best thing to do is put headphones on, you guys, so that way you won't get no feedback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, throw the headphones on you. I forgot to tell y'all that. Because that way it won't be no. So I want to introduce everybody to my first co-host on the Rhyme Hustler.
Salute.
Salute.
Get my headphones, man.
Getting their headphones up. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about I've been working with for at least 10 years here in the Northwest. He's well known throughout the city, throughout the region, throughout the coast. And he has done a lot of work, does feature work, does a lot of production, does movie parts, does all type of things. Been in the battle rap game venue, all of that. He has been very well versed in the Northwest. That's my guy on the Rhyme Hustler. Let's see. How we doing?
Yes,
we got
yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm about to bring him in if he can get it in here. All right. Yeah. So what's happening, huh? Can I talk? Can I hear you?
Yeah, I'm just out here chopping it up with the fellas, talking shop, talking business plans, how we do.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna bring Cash on board. He's ready. Our third host for the day. That's right. There he goes. It's Cash the Mob.
What it do?
Well, that's one love, one purpose.
One love, one purpose.
Yes, we got some heavy hitters on board joining my panel tonight. So first of all, let's welcome our Facebook group. As you know, the Facebook group is a solid group. We have, 21,000 on deck.
21,000 on Facebook.
Yeah, 21,000 on the Facebook. Yeah. So we're we got some numbers over there, and as you know, the YouTube channel in itself is monetized. We got over 1,700 there, and so we're doing the thing right there. We're doing the damn thing over there. So right now we're streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and also to Twitter. All right.
Is that STARZ on Facebook?
STARZ Live.
STARZ Live
Urban. STARZ Live
Tap
Urban.
STARZ Live on Facebook.
Yeah, the group. So I just want to extend, first of all, man, some appreciations to my guys, man, for coming in, and showing some support for the guy. We've been doing this for how long? Tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into everything.
This nigga is rich by nature.
Froze out on me. So let's go with Cash. Let's go with Cash Mob.
Yo.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
Man, shit, I'm just another black kid from around the way. You know? I'm off that pack highway, you know what I'm saying? Born in Hawaii, raised up, raised up in the Federal Way area. Didn't take rapping too serious, but here I am.
Yep. I mean, you've been putting in that work. That's one thing for sure. Let me see if I can get back in here. There you go, I got you back in. Okay, you dipped out on me for a minute. Yeah, we just getting a little intros going so people know who my co-hosts are. As you guys know, I've been doing this shit for a long time. How long we've been working together? I'm gonna start with Cash first. 8 years. Yeah. What about us,
What's that, man?
Did you get it?
I said, how long me and you been working together?
Oh, man, you come in a little choppy, but we've been working together for a decade. I actually remember the first time that we started working together. It was I met you for E-Dog's single release party for I Dip.
Oh, out there in Kent, I remember. Yep. And that was the first time we met. And then, of course, we already know about the radio show and all that. Tell us a little bit about that before we move on.
I'm gonna have to retap in, man. Something wrong with my audio.
Okay, you can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's choppy. It's like it's got a consistent chop on it for some reason.
Yeah. Me. How about now?
Same thing.
Same thing. So I don't know. That's some weirdo stuff right there. How about now? What about you, Mob? Can you hear us good? So I don't know. That's some weirdo stuff right there. He said he can't really hear you, What about you, Mob? Can you hear us good? I'm gonna bring you in and out, Hold on. He said he can't really hear you, Yeah. Okay. Because I'm listening to the feedback. We doing okay.
If you close the door.
You don't want that to be out there. So I don't know, my headphones are kind of good. Hello? Yeah.
I don't know, because see over here, it's kind of here, I down over here.
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up. Anyway, technical difficulties are always part of it. So everybody keep going in and out. I'm trying to get y'all to get in here. What you doing, my friend? You rolling up?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I keep moving on. Well, yeah, it's gonna be delayed. That's because really what you should do is like you're going through your headphones, right? Yeah, so from there it should be like, it's gonna be delayed, especially if you're going straight from your headphones, and then if it's loud, if you make sure you ain't getting no feedback. But right now you might be going straight from your headphones. Oh yeah, that's because I got this monitor on, so I got it off right now. I don't know, but you guys keep going in and out, man. Something wrong with y'all's signal. You guys in some bad spots.
No, I got all my bars.
Yeah, now you in. Okay, so I'm gonna bring back in. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's them headphones. Just see if you can go without them. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the hardwire headphones real quick here.
Okay. Yeah, because right now we're good. Everybody else is sounding cool.
Yeah, it's typical. It's typical. Mine sounding like booty.
Yeah. Let me give a shout out to my man Grown Man Talk over there in North Carolina, checking in with STARZ. Appreciate the support, bruh.
Oh yeah, I'm clean now.
Yeah, you clean now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah, okay. Cash
Bluetooth wasn't my friend.
I do.
Yeah, you keep dipping in and out. Yeah, Bluetooth was messing you up. So I gotta get y'all to sit down, quit moving around, because now them froze up, and it's like everybody, they're trying to do a whole lot with the phones and stuff, and we just ain't got them type of. I mean, we ain't got the what they call them.
I got the shit standing up. My shit, I can't move.
You cool right now? Yeah, you cool right now. Hold on, but now I got right there. So yeah. Go ahead and kill the sound,
I'm trying to. Hold on. Damn. You walk away from the studio.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here. We're
clear.
So
I got some factors here from the Northwest, man. I'm just trying to get some Northwest perspective on what's going on, in the area and in the region and nationally, So I would like to start with nationally, try to get that out the way, because as you know, there's just been a whole lot of viral shit going on YouTube that I wanted to address and get that out the way because everybody's talking about it, and we're hoping that it don't turn into a West Coast, East Coast beef again. You know,
It's not looking promising.
It really isn't.
No, it's
Somebody,
not, because people, I mean, we're talking life and death. So, people die behind life and death. I mean, when someone dies and they're murdered, and then speculation starts coming out as to why they're murdered, their reason's not going to go over well with a lot of people.
Well, let's get specific. Let's get specific about it. So evidently now we're talking about the Nipsey Hussle thing, right? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so let's get specific. So basically, we talking about the Nipsey Hussle thing. There's been some revelation into there's some revealing into some circumstances, some behind the scenes. Let's just call it what it is: some grimy ass shit. The so-called popped off, and it ain't looking good for hip hop overall, and it could be very much. I mean, very much leading into a whole bunch of other shit. I've heard a lot of things because I talked to a lot of people back east, and everybody's starting to feel a kind of way, like the West Coast, and this is where it's at right now as we speak. They feel like the West Coast has no respect for the East Coast guys, and that when they come through, not only we telling them to check in, we're taxing them. We're basically getting them to pay money. As far as being over here, being able to perform over here, being able to eat and whatnot, and it's getting to a critical point. Like, well, it's like if they
First
don't
of all,
do that.
Who's the ambassador for the West Coast? That's no flying people. Who's calling a no fly zone? Wack
Well,
100.
I mean, Wack evidently was on the end of where he was having his hands out, like you got to pay him to do your thing over here, and that's where everybody's starting to feel like shit's getting greasy, it's going wrong, and it's out of pocket.
Okay, so it's like this. Here's my 2 cents on it. I've watched it unfold. I watched the Soundz live stream. From a spectator's point of view, here's a question I pose: Why does it seem like Wack 100 is always involved in some bullshit?
My volume's so damn low, I can't hear nothing.
I got you up, bro. You got to turn it up on your end. I got you up.
Maybe I gotta turn this. Hold up.
Yeah, turn your volume up. Okay. Damn. All right. Everybody back on deck? Okay, we good? We good? See, when you guys keep bouncing back and forth, I'm losing you. I see uns in there, but I cannot hear Cash at all.
Okay, I got sound back again.
Okay, there you go. What about you, Cash? Yeah, I don't hear you at all, bro. Yeah, your mic ain't showing. Let me do this again. All right, go ahead. Mic check, Cash.
Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you're fucked up right now. Yeah, you're fucked up. Yeah, you're all staticky. It's sounding good. Yeah, you're bad. Go in and out, man. It's your Bluetooth stuff. So while y'all getting that together, I'm gonna give a shout out to some of my peoples. What's up? What's up, Miss Rondell? What's up, Miss Rondell? Y'all ain't on, Miss Rondell. We here in the Northwest, Rondell. I got some artists and some people that I've been working with for a long time on deck. These are some of my guys I've been working with for almost 10 years apiece. This is Miss Rondell. She got a big channel. She got nice exclusive coverage. We're all covering the same thing. So one of y'all is trying to call me.
Ain't it me?
I don't know who this is. Hold on.
Check password again, bud.
Shout out to Miss Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. Go over there and make sure you chime in and get on her sub list. Subscribe to that lady. She's doing it. So I don't know which one of y'all. Somebody accidentally pocket called me. So where you at, G? He turned up the camera. I'm just gonna swing it to you, hon. So,
all right.
In your opinion, do you feel like that? Well, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions here. Do you feel like Hassan Campbell is out of line by recording and then releasing the information after being pressed by Wack 100, or do you feel like what he was doing is a good look and it's cutting all the bullshit out and whatnot?
I'm kind of split on it, to be honest with you, because I felt like
Can't hear none of you guys now, man. I'm almost getting ready to just say fuck it, man, because I can't get you all this. Give me a sound check. Yeah, I can't hear y'all, man. Can't hear y'all, man. It's just not kosher. I can't hear none of y'all. None of you guys are coming in right now. Aunt. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just I know what this is already because I know I can hear myself pretty good. Can you hear me, Okay. What about you, G? Can you hear me? Sound check. Sound check. Yeah, I can't hear none of y'all. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to restart it all over again. If y'all can hear me, just hold on. About to restart it all over again. Yeah, this ain't it. Can you hear me? Fuck, man. I can't hear you. Yeah, you guys ain't got no fucking signal, man. Okay, now G, you can hear me, huh? Zero, can you hear me? What the fuck? Do a sound check. There you go. Say something, man.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, that's on. He's hella delayed though.
Delayed.
Yeah, delayed. I mean, you literally just said that like 2 minutes ago. But y'all can hear me right on time, right? Okay. Give me some talk back right now, Seem like you might be doing better.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, you on. You on. It's you
How
guys.
late am I? Late.
You're good. You're right on time. You're right on time. But what about you, G? Nah. What the fuck? Talk to me, G. Okay, just take off the Bluetooth, man. Let's see if that's what it is. Right now, I can see you got signal, but I can't hear shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's some old shit.
That's you, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I can hear clearly. Well, but
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Hell yeah.
I'm not delayed now?
No, you good.
All right, well, shit, let's chop
Let's
it
chop
up.
it up, man. I'm ready to move on.
Watch over here.
Yeah. So we were saying that, that the situation with Hassan is, we were discussing whether that's a good move or a bad move that he did. Was that something that needed to happen? We said that there's really like two answers to that. So let's hear your perspective as an artist.
As an artist, looking at it, I look at it like it needed to come out, because that's the game that you play. When you get to the level where you get notoriety, or like Nipsey Hussle, that's who we're talking about. When you start buying up property and becoming a threat to the old establishment, then you're going to be a target. And he was buying up, he had property on Slauson, one of the busiest areas in LA as far as like the markets go. Yeah, they don't like that shit. So he knew that there was going to be a target as soon as he started doing that. I don't know how in the world they pulled it off, because I look at the situation and not one fucking not one shot was returned, and there would be BGs out there looking to throw back shots just to get a rep, just to get the big ups from Nipsey. So they cleaned out the whole block. This was a big move. So exposing it, I think, is a good thing. The way that Hassan is doing it, I don't know if it's beneficial. It seems like he's lowering himself to their level versus staying on the upper side and trying to bring them up to his.
Agreed. So, okay, that's that aspect from the artist aspect. So let's look at it from the streets aspect, the streets element, because we both are versed in that area. We know the implications of all of that too. So let's hear your perspective.
I think Hassan needs to be saluted. He knows what he's putting at risk by doing this. He knew what he's putting at risk when he came out about it. I'm not sure his motivation is exactly what he seems, because he was dropping the name of his Patreon like a lot. It seemed to me like he was using it as a promotional bit, which I think is fucked up, honestly. Don't try to promote your business off of Nip's death. I don't like that shit. I can see why he's doing it. It's an opportunity, but it kind of tainted the whole thing for me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, like you said, it is risky, you know, because of, you know, the fact. Well, Hassan will tell you right off the bat, I ain't from the streets and I ain't with the gangs. He'll tell you he's a civilian now these days, and he ain't got a problem, you know.
Yeah, he contradicts himself though, man. He turned right around and say he got them people right behind him with the burners ready to clap you up. So which one is it, dude? Which one are you?
Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, but you know, if you think about it, you know, everybody got a right to defend themselves. So him coming in here with the good old guys, you know, when he came to DJ Axe studio, he knew what it was gonna be. He knew they was gonna be up in there with 20 to 30 motherfuckers. So he wasn't wrong coming with his guys and having, you know, whatever type of security and protection that he needed just for safety purposes. I mean,
right. But if that
don't
case,
really make you from the streets to think like that. But we all know his pedigree. We know he's from the streets.
Right. But here's what I'm saying. Okay, if that was the case, if you show up to the spot with all the people behind you, you shouldn't be saying anything. The fact that you're barking, you're basically testing. You're asking to test the person in front of you. Like if we pull out right now, are you going to snitch?
Right.
You shouldn't even be asking that question. Real bad boys move in silence. So be quiet, play your role, do what you need to do, but don't bring that up. Now you jump into the
we gotta remember how volatile the situation was, though. First of all, he had made many videos of 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying, and Wack 100. So him being there, you know, in that environment, basically put him at risk. So what he wanted to know, and he brought it up. I don't know if they was like supposed to gas it up a little bit or what, but it seemed like that was part of the plan on DJ Academics podcast. Let's gas it up. Let's hype it up a little bit. Let's make it good for the numbers. I mean, they was all shaking hands and tee and ha while they was at the podcast.
Okay, DJ Academics, first of all, needs to not be listened. DJ Academics and DJ Vlad are two in the same. They're both clout chasers. They'll ask questions without thinking about repercussions. They don't give a fuck about their numbers. Academics is the same way. Academics is a square ass motherfucker. He has no business talking about shit that has to do with shit. And facilitating shit between two people, no. He shouldn't be involved at all.
Well, I have to say that he really wasn't involved. You know, he took the back seat. He wasn't asking questions like that, like as in adding fuel to the fire in regards to, you know, the situation with Nip. He didn't say nothing. He was like all the way in the back seat, and he was letting that conversation go on, you know, as far as you know, what was going on between Wack and Hassan. But the thing is, while they was at, and we gotta remember this, while they was at the podcast, everything was cool. There really wasn't no real ill discussion there. You know what I mean? It was the afterwards. It was at the other platform where shit went left.
Which platform are you talking about?
You know, the one where he called him out and violated him on.
Okay.
On whatchamacallit.
So I guess the real question is if there's going to be an East and West thing, we have to look at the West first because that's where the whole thing started from. But then you got the whole that the game and Wack 100 were setting Nipsey up. Now, if that's the case, that changes the whole dynamic.
Exactly. I mean, but I mean, then if let's say the dynamic is okay, well, if Nip was being set up by Wack and the old boy that runs the Crips, it's like that's kind of a West Coast thing, then, isn't it?
It is a West Coast thing, yeah.
Yeah. So at that point, it's like, okay, so there really is no beef with the East Coast. It's a West Coast type of issue.
They're trying to make it just because Hassan's from New York, so they're trying to make it a coastal thing, and trying to take the heat off of the fact that this was birthed in the West Coast and done in the West Coast. Hassan happens to be reporting on it because not academics, but Wack 100 tried Hassan. It's the only reason that's even involved. And Hassan's just like, I'm not the right one to try it. I'm here for to the death to speak the truth, and I support that. I just really want him to delve away from lowering his standards and delve into the fuck shit.
Got you. I mean, but I get it. Do you feel like Hassan got in his feelings, man, when Wack called him out like that on the other platform?
Yeah. You probably should. You got to consider the source. To me, Wack 100, I could give a fuck less what Wack 100 would say about me. I mean, it's like, who are you besides the games manager? The most notoriable thing you've done is get into confrontations with other people, and you knocked out Stitches when he ran up on the game, which I thought was dope. Salute for him knocking out Stitches. But other than that, you're notorious for being involved in fuck shit. So let's keep it 1,000.
Yeah, I think that was interesting what came out on a couple other platforms where they were talking about, how they were asking questions like, Wack, why do you always got video footage?
Right. How do you get that?
How are you involved with, to the extent where video, even if it's being brought to you, why is it being brought to you?
So we all know if you're in this life at all, we all know that there's informants and there's people in the game that work for the government. We know this. What we don't do is we don't realize that somebody you might be fucking with is one of them. You think, nah, it can't be in my circle. There's a way and a reason he's always got the information. And it's not because he's balling out of control and can offer people crazy amount. There's another reason, and it's got to be looked at. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not going to sit here and say I know what it is. But what I'm saying is it needs to be questioned.
Correct. I mean, if he's got all this footage of different individuals, obviously that lends credence to that there's some slimy shit going on.
Yeah, he got De La Hoya's sex tape. They exported De La Hoya for $800,000. Where'd they get that from?
Who's doing that? Yeah, evidently, there's people making moves out here that they're trying to, profit from, and it's called extortion. That's definitely extortion.
They're gonna fuck around and watch a RICO come down on them, right? Watch the RICO case get opened up over this.
My friend, this is exactly what I said when the shit first popped off. I said, you know what? When you start talking about this, when Hassan first started talking about the tapes, and somebody in his comment section said, "Look, man, you should take this to TMZ." And I said, "Nope, that's what you don't want to do, because what they're gonna do is whoever their contact is with the feds is going to open it up, and it's going to be a big ass investigation, and they're going to blame you, Hassan, to the fullest of being somebody that's working with the police, and it didn't have nothing to do with you. You just sold the shit to TMZ.
Yeah,
we've seen this happen before.
Right. There's a reason why TMZ breaks news stories before everyone else too. When you're in bed with the fucking man, they're going to feed you what they want to feed you, so you become a credible source to the hood, right? Oh, right. TMZ always got the information. We'll listen to TMZ, not the regular news, because this is our news. Same shit, it's just delivered on a different platter.
Yeah. Right.
The same reason Wack 100 got taped is the same reason that TMZ knows shit before anyone else does. That's all I'm going to say.
So it's safe to say, it ain't even really about red or blue with Wack. It's about green.
Absolutely, and dirty green at that. I mean, come on. Why people can't see? I don't even know why they can't see how dirty this dude is.
Right.
Like, for real.
he's got his foot in the game. So I mean, once he stepped up with 6ix9ine, that showed you already. He don't have no real street allegiance as far as like, look, man, I can't work with you like that because of your history and the things that you've done. No, he put all that aside and he is sitting there directly with 6ix9ine. That tells you a lot about his character right off the bat.
I sell guns to the Crips because who gives a fuck about them? So I find it funny that Game took Nipsey on tour with him, who's a Crip, and we know the Game's a Blood. Yet Wack 100, who's Game's manager, admitted out of, like Hassan said, out of his own mouth to selling guns to the Crips so they can kill each other. And we're listening to Wack 100, what he has to say?
No. He's not somebody that should be a diplomat for the hip hop game. In fact, he should be put on the radar as to be advised. Be very advised in dealing with him. If this is your manager, we might have to handle you a whole different kind of way. And that's the thing that's what's going on with 6ix9ine. Obviously, it's some protection thing for 6ix9ine to go and flex his muscle and keep doing what he's been doing, what he really wants to do, which is go about business the way he did in the past.
You can't.
Yeah. I got some footage that I have from these guys pertaining to his little gang that he showed up with the studio with. Right quick, give me 1 second and I'm about to pull it up. And it's really tells a lot about the association with him right now. Give me 1 second, because I'm gonna have to cover up the visuals, obviously, so we don't get hit, with the copyrights, whatnot. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up our banner, then I'm gonna share this right quick. So I want you to listen to this, okay? Second, and I'm about to pull it up. It's really tells a lot about.
Gotta create a login.
I'm not even sure, bro. I'm gonna forget all that. Hey, G, quick question for you, man. I got people hitting me up that are going to STARZ Live to watch this live stream. They can't find it on Facebook.
Our banner, and I'm gonna share this right quick. So I want you to listen to this, okay?
I'm not even sure, bro. I'm gonna forget all that. I can get you your own channel on here. I got people hitting me up there. Wack 100. See.
When I first dropped it, get you your own. You know what I mean? tell you like this. When I spit literally the body of the shit, the only words that make it feel better, the body is the building.
Word of my mother though.
Yeah, but what you mean by that?
Let me tell you something.
Hold on, because they gonna eat us up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit back to you right quick on
But
this.
this is the first whack that we jacking, so we. What are you saying?
No, because that's what niggas.
Can you hear me? So they said this is the first rat that we're jacking. These are the new goons that are showing up at the Hassan Campbell and DJ Academics podcasting. Can you hear me? So they said this is the first rat that we're jacking. These are the new goons that are showing up at the Hassan Campbell and DJ Academics podcast. So essentially, we got 6ix9ine showing up with goons that are supposedly representing the hood where 6ix9ine and them grew up at, and what they're saying is essentially is that okay, they know that he ratted and whatnot, but they still got his back, even though they never have represented anybody that's been a rat before. All of this stuff sounds really, really contradictory to me. It's making you think that everything that's coming out from that side of the camp is a bunch of contradictions. It's like there's like two different agendas going at once, which hence, if you ask me, Hassan is not wrong for being able to determine that there's something ain't right inside the camp. He was right to have his guards up in this sense. Okay. The thing being is that Hassan has been, in the streets for so long and whatnot. He knows, let's just say he kind of smells the ambush when there's one present, and he did that. He identified that shit wasn't right. And came to the point where it got to the point where he was feeling kind of leery, but he still walked about it there holding his head up like, okay, we did that. Now let me go back and then check in on Clubhouse, where that's where the disrespect began. So with that being said, it's like we all know since then, Hassan was violated by Wack 100, and everybody got exposed to how Wack's business dealings are, and it's shaking a lot of heads. We here on the West Coast, especially here in the Northwest, we're kind of like really not privy to all of that stuff. We are not exposed to them type of dealings because everything's a whole lot more independent with the artists, the venues, the promoters. Everybody's doing everything mostly independent. These artists that I had here on the panel, these guys are independent guys, and if they do work with labels, they're labels that are primarily situated here in the Northwest, and they're independent. You know what I mean? So what we're dealing with is these big guns, these guys who are playing high stakes poker, the Hassan Campbells, the Wack 100s, the DJ Academics, and they're playing a dangerous game. They're playing a dangerous game, period. And so with the revelation of Nipsey Hussle being potentially and allegedly being pressured to pay money to be a performing artist is not a good look, especially if it's from somebody that's from the West Coast. It makes it look like we're really, really grimy over here. I just got to say that it makes it's a bad look for us, you know, as the West Coast as a whole. But with that being said, essentially that has nothing to do with the East Coast, other than the fact that Hassan Campbell was the one that exposed it. So, as it is right now, as far as on the public conscience of this, if you ask me, Hassan Campbell is winning the conscious people's vote as far as was he all right to do what he was doing, and exposing that type of shit. I'd have to say, yeah, why would you want to, especially another melanated man, why would you want to extort another man when we're all just trying to get a piece of the pie? We know that this can be part of the business, but again, it's like, when does it end? When is it all of the feuding and the bad blood? And even more so, who is the author of this type of activity? Who is making that bag available to where it's something that entities want to pursue? There's got to be motivation for people to want to conduct business this way. And obviously, most of the time, 9 times out of the bag. So yes, at the end, people don't mind crossing their own brothers out for a bag, and that's a bad look. That's a real bad look. So, are you in here?
And dude from AZ.
Okay, let me turn you out. So, what I want to do is just lead this into the hands and have some final words of parting with this beat. Essentially, other than the fact that Hassan was the one that exposed it, this is some dirty laundry that's being exposed. It's really West Coast orientated, primarily down in California, and it's bad business. It's bad business all the way around. It's not a good look, and hopefully we can learn something from this to the extent of there's got to be more positive ways to deal with each other and do business with each other, and instead of falling into the devil's advocate role of saying, hey man, can we all just work together? Is there any chance that could happen? Because it's too many times this crabs in the barrel thing is tearing everybody up. Now we got a man who's passed away over 2 years ago, and his legacy is being smeared. And for what? For what? All we can get out of this now is a valuable lesson. What? That you can't tell the business to everybody? I don't think that's the lesson. I think the lesson should be that we need to find a better way to do business with each other. That's my opinion. We need to figure out how do we get to the point where we can work together, where we can honestly shake a hand and give another person a hug without putting a knife in his back while you're doing it. That's just it. Ultimately, we lost Nipsey. This is gonna open up a whole can of worms. Like my co-host on the Rhyme Hustler said, it could even get attention of the other feds and whatnot. I said there's only really 3 outcomes with this scenario now. Federal, financial, or fatality. It's the 3 F's. It's not the FBI. It's federal, financial, and fatality. Somebody's gonna get sued, somebody's gonna get indicted, and somebody's gonna get killed. We need to remove those type of scenarios out of our business dealings with one another. That's where STARZ is coming from. I've been on YouTube here for a little while, trying to work with like-minded people, and these are the things that I'm running into. you know, at some points. I'm running into a lot of people that do want to work together, that want to get past the bridge of, you know, Big Me and Lil U, and seeing as there a common ground where we could be like-minded and maybe build something together. But also, yes, I have ran into people who are just on some fuck shit, the dirty side of YouTube. So it exists. We know that. So what we have to do ultimately is figure out a means to start figuring out how do we do good business now? How do we do good business without, you know, killing one another at the end of the day? So I'm going to put a cap on that conversation. I'm going to leave that up in the air. Like I said, I believe the cards are still falling as far as in regards to this whole fallout with Hassan Campbell and the Nipsey Hussle situation and Wack 100. There's a lot of way to go. It's kind of strange though how 6ix9ine then fell all the way back. I'm just saying, he even fell all the way back. So if you guys haven't got a chance to, I want to run this by you. Can you please make sure that you go ahead and like and a lot of talent here in the Northwest, but it ain't just about the Northwest. We get music submissions, media content, radio play, all type of stuff going on here on this group, and all people are welcome to submit your stuff. All you got to do is just follow the group, and I'll get to you and add you to the group. So what I want to do right now is play a couple of videos from the town and give you just a good look on what it is that we do over here.
You on that flip-flop, your shit dried up. I be on that drip drop, on the elevator, on my way to the tip top. NASCAR fast, while you stuck at a pit stop. Blast to the past, Nina on the rooftop, reincarnated. Got me feeling like I'm Tupac. You get no bread, I get dough about a few spots. Squeezing paper out the game like a fucking juice box. Dripping with them nuggets, nigga, wrist look like a sluice spot. Sick like Ebola, while you niggas got the chicken pox. I be getting guala while swimming up in the crib, and you can't get $1, you strapped with no clear. To the money. Hey, show me to that guap guap. Show me to the guap guap. I'm so swimmy. Yeah, I be on that drip drop. I be on that drip drop. Get me to the money. Hey, show me to that guap guap. Show me to the guap guap. I'm so swimmy. Yeah, I be on that drip drop. I be on that drip drop.
Oh Lord, forgive them, they don't know what they do. Everyone giving out advice they themselves wouldn't use. See, the solution is the problem, wanna solve it, here's the key. Take care of your damn self, let everyone else be. Wanna give me help, I never asked for your hand. Stop acting like you're old, like there's a debt for being friends. I was taught to mind my manners, only speak if it's fact. Leaders to the front, you wanna follow, fall back. You'll never show growth if you don't care for criticism. Be humbled by the handout, here they're handing you the wisdom of self. It's a view from the outside. If you don't change, you won't change, with or without pride. Don't let in the devils, out for profit that provoke. And buying dreams the selling is certain to leave you broke. Stop worrying about the next man, stay focused on the future. When tomorrow shows up, you'll have it sewed up like a suture. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. Be thick-headed, let it penetrate your mind. Go on, soak in the knowledge, let it levitate your grind. If you outgrow some people, don't look back, just let go. If they gas you up, they wanna pay back for the petrol. Go on and gain the world, leave them lounging on the couch. They won't even know you're gone, you'll be glad that you got out. Protect your energy and keep your feelings in check. You can't respect life without self-respect. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. This is a reminder, let it go where it may. I'm just talking to me, so I don't lose my way. I'm just saying, man. reminder, let it go where it may. I'm just talking to me, so I don't lose my way. Black Gypsy. What up, Will? KT's.
Damn, they done burnt my whole city down. It's like I can't breathe. I'm about to choke. You don't want no smoke. From out the fire like the phoenix, the smell of revolution's in the air. I'm about to really take it there, cause I'm an OG. Wanna test me, don't know my pedigree. That I'm strapped with assault, verbal weaponry. You meet the fabulous flames, make them beg like James. Sucker nigga should've stayed in his lane. Throwing salt in the game, you get high blood pressure, so I smack the nigga with that 9 off the dresser just to prove a point. Think Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Murder, blood and brains scattered all over the wall. I paint mad houses, you niggas is hoes. Skinny jeans, mad blouses. Think it's a joke, sinking streams in a boat. You roll 5 packs of blunts, but you don't want no smoke. Nah, you don't want no smoke, nigga. Nah, you don't want no smoke.
The whole city's on fire, I can't breathe, I'm about to choke. You don't want no smoke.
Nah, you don't want no.
They don't want no smoke. We protest and we riot, and we fight no virus. We don't want no smoke.
Nah, you don't want no.
You don't want no smoke.
I'm about to torch your ass like the 4th precinct burning down. Respect the north side and my whole fucking town. I get around like Tupac. In the Lex or the Fleetwood, rolling out with Hitchcock. Just ask the last nigga talking real reckless. Wired his jaw, now he sips soup for breakfast. Now the nigga's on a ventilator. Quarantine, violated. He should have bowed and kissed the ring of a good fella. I played his ass out like Coachella, live on stage with a acapella. Your teams played out like them jeans called Jordan. I'm bringing beef to your block like I'm DoorDash. I'm mainly dissing all these whack politicians, promising change but they don't wanna listen. Making the felons taking away our vote. Nah, but you don't really want that smoke.
The whole city's on fire, I can't breathe, I'm about to choke. You don't want no smoke.
Nah, you don't want it.
They don't want no smoke. We protest and we riot, and we fight no virus. We don't want no smoke.
Nah, you don't want no.
You don't want no smoke. The whole city's on fire, I can't breathe, I'm about to choke. You don't want no smoke.
Nah, you don't want it.
They don't want no smoke. We protest and we riot, and we fight no virus.
Nah,
we don't want no smoke.
Nah, they don't want it.
You don't want no smoke.
Fleetwood hits, Smoke D, House of DJs, Black Medallion.
Shout out to all those artists that made a presence here, known on STARZ Live for Sunday Sounds and Streams. I want to give a big shout out to my co-host on the Rhyme Hustler and IMOB, who was experiencing some technical difficulties, but we're going to iron this shit out, I guarantee you. Also, thank you for all the people that dropped through on the channel from YouTube, Hunter Rizzo, and Rondell's Unpopular Opinion, NYC Bella, and my guy Grown Man Talk. Thanks you guys for sliding through. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to start bringing the Northwest up more up to bat, more up to play, getting into the live streaming thing, getting some recognition, and more than anything else, you know, trying to build some bridges, man, to where we're extending olive branches out here. You know, we definitely on some different stuff. I've heard that said plenty times during some of the discussions about the relations between what's going on down there in Los Angeles. A lot of people are chiming in and saying, but that's just them. California's a big state. We don't have the same type of politics. And just because you run into one grimy person don't mean the whole state fucked up. And I agree. It don't mean the whole coast is fucked up either. There's things that, there's just things that there's always, at least one bad apple. We don't want it to ruin the whole bunch. And as far as I know, as far as the way things go up here, we're open to networking and cross-promoting and artists that come through that want to, come to Washington, to the Puget Sound, and get involved with our events and our venues. They're more than welcome. Just make sure that you tap in with notable people. I would be more than glad to guide you through some of the terrain as far as where to go and what's a good look for you and safe look for you. I put my platform on that. That's how I get out. So with that being said, I want to thank again everybody for coming through. I got something else I want to do. I'm gonna start doing a series called Mixtape Mondays. Basically people come on and freestyle, or maybe it'll be freestyle on Friday, but just come through with your mixtape or whatever. We'll play your mixtape music and whatnot and talk some more politics, talk some more events, talk some more things that are going on pertaining to the urban sound. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, make sure you keep yourself aware, stay woke out there. If you get a chance, please do us a favor. Go to all of our platforms and follow us or be a part of our group. We'd love to have you on board. So with that being said, STARZ is going to check out. Until next time, salute.